his money, fame, and power. Him having a Discord with multiple children that came out of Fortnite. Because in my opinion, Fortnite was his biggest gate to children. He being famous, playing Fortnite. Every kid's dream to meet like a celebrity and be cool with him. Just to say, yeah, I'm friends with such and such. Again, that's why, Amy, that's why I said that he supplied himself. He really don't need like no one to do it for. Like he don't need his brother that he's a minor. He don't need his brother. He don't need Celeste to do so, because I believe that Celeste was more like into girlfriend type of relationship. As soon as she realized that David wanted to play, that's when everything went south. Because in my belief, is a chance there that Celeste would not just live in a fantasy, but also, in my understanding, is that she was in love with David. And it seems like every time she acted around him, she acted like that's my man. And he acted like that's my girlfriend. They identify each other as boyfriend and girlfriend. Her being so young, thinking that she had this celebrity in love with her, and while she thinks that she's the only one, and while she thinks that she's the main one, I believe that somehow at some point she realized you're not the only one. And I think the Celeste gave us a hint. For those that have followed the case, y'all know what I'm talking about. Jen said, I got he got scared, realized his behavior. If he got out, would have ruined him. So he left her and didn't seek medical attention that could have saved her. Yes, yes, that goes perfectly with the conversation about in the heat of the in the heat of the moment. I see him raging enough to wound Celeste. I believe that it's a chance, in my personal opinion, that he could inflict two small stabs, as we could see through the forensic report. But again, it's called defects, and that those defects were caused by object. That tells you that they can't even recognize those incisions as wounds. They don't even know if they are wounds. They don't know how it happened. That could have happened while she was like handled. Unfortunately, that could have happened while she was being handled or whatnot, drag or whatnot. You know what I mean? Because again, at the time and moment of the forensics of this case, it's impossible to determine what caused her death. How happened, with what happened, who did it? Possible DNA gone. So yes, in my opinion, in the heat of the moment, in the heat of a uh argument, I believe that the things got said, and she ended up injured. I would like to say that I would love to go by the narrative of the forensic examiner. And we kind of said yes, he had that boyfriend jealous, like probably for dead. Yeah, we're gonna get to that. Um, Even if she would have survived, right? Then now we got to talk about how she got mutilated, like how she. I would like to believe what the forensic team said. I'm not trying to go too much, but I want to believe, okay, that at some point, due to the, it's a fact that these wounds you could have survived them, that she could be alive for a while, but somehow wound got infected or whatnot. And let's say that she actually died by those wounds. Now it comes the point of like what we're gonna do with the body. I think that's when the idea about cutting her legs and I think in multiple spots it was one, two. It was like two cuts, four different parts of her legs. Her arms cut in two different parts, the same than the legs, and leaving just a torso with a head. And it seems like she wasn't a big body. It seems that as a child, at the moment, 13 years old, at the moment, 13, 14, at the moment, they say that she just, you see, it's a confusion in legacy media because they say that she just turned 14 when she was found. And then other people in the media saying that she just turned 15 by the time she was found. But I don't know if they're trying to make it look for David. It's a possibility of that. Her parents knew she had a boyfriend named David. Yes, precise. So I don't want to believe. I do not want to believe that they started sewing her body while she's alive as a way of torture for a sadistic, demonic person that he sees when wanted to use his imagination. His imagination is very dark. It seems that he was into some very gross sexual stuff. It seems that he was also allegedly into some after death stuff. It seems like he was into mutilation. it seems that he had a fascination with the satanic